But yeah, you can tell this is an endgame area. Look at this damage. This is like one-shot city. Holy smokes. Ah, what danger. I was trying to like roll through his legs and just like get out. Holy smokes. I think that's a chest actually. Again, the grace is right here, so if I die, I die. I mean, it's definitely far from the end of the world. Talismanic stuffs. Yep. Yeah. I mean, of course, some enemies have to be recycled in a world this big, but you can see the different tiers of them. Like... So this is like a... cannot be used now. So... okay. Obviously, generally staying near his feet is a good idea, but... the trouble is we can't make it fall down, no matter how much we hit his legs. So I can put up a good fight against it at least. I mean, I probably could be if I spend like all day here, but... his defense is just way too strong. Okay, I did knock it down. I thought maybe when it's like inside such a tiny space it won't do it. Oh man. But you can see it's such a bloody tank that it's not because of... It's not because I really should be able to defeat it. It's so tanky that it would take an age. So basically you can't get out of here until you defeat this guy, from what I understand. It won't allow you to activate it until then. What if I just sneak? I'm just gonna mess around a bit like this, just see what happens. Like, maybe while it's awake it doesn't work, but if I kind of really sneak around, the teleport is still active. And maybe once you activate it once, do it again. Who the hell knows? Yeah, I don't think there's another way out of here. So they're keeping this area kind of very hidden on purpose. But the talisman I found might be very good. Slowly restores HP. But yeah, I think once I have like a few weapon upgrades or something, I'll be able to defeat that guy. I'm just a bit... He is such a tank that I need to be able to do more damage. But it was really epic to find this place. I'm gonna have one final look before I leave. My guess is you do need to kill that thing to activate the portal. So I guess the idea is once you're strong enough, you'll be able to do it. I'm gonna fall down here just to see. I'm gonna die, but at least I can see there is a way out. Okay. I wonder if there's some kind of stupid setup or talisman that you can have put together so that you don't die. So like you pull one of those and then wait a minute, why is my strength 34 again? Something here is giving me more strength. It must be the... It makes a big difference, you know. I didn't think it boosted me up that high. Yeah, they're not giving it to you. Okay, so I've tried to kind of break the boundaries a little bit. Maybe there are very specific things you can do to survive stuff like that, but I think that's about it for me. So, that's an interesting find. I mean, again, look at the scale we're talking here. And do remember that I found the underground too. Madness. So, honestly, I can see myself playing this game for like... This might be one of the first LPs to go over 100 hours of recording time. There's not too many of them that's ever happened on the playlist, on the channel. But, I mean, at this stage, I can only assume that the Southern Peninsula doesn't have a great rune to be gotten. So I think I'll end the session by going to the Roundtable. Speaking to Sean Bean, I forgot his name, I'm just going to call him Sean Bean. And basically making a choice about who we want to take on next. And maybe heading towards that general area, potentially. And I think, you know what, I might get another upgrade. I've been liking the twin blade. Screw it. If I find something better, then I'll just get more
Well, I took you no matter to
shards.
lay out your arms.
798. Oh god. I have nothing
Already,
to...
no matter.
I think one thing I will do, I'm going to get everything out from my chest and I'm going to sell all of these extra like shields and shit that I don't need. Maybe it'll get me enough runes for the upgrade. Literally everything is heavy load except for... Even 5.1 takes it to heavy load. Sucks. I think I need an endurance stat boost. I really do. Okay, I have just about enough here. That's what I'm talking about.
Back no matter.
Also, I can duplicate one now. Okay, so let me just talk to Sean as well, and then I think I can finish up this session. Shawnee! Yeah, she really is gone.
You. What is it?
Right.
General Radahn, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a ferocious warrior. He fought Melania and her rot to a standstill, and by now. Praetor Rykard is the lord of the Volcano Man. He is a ruthless justiciar who commands a company of inquisitors, reviled for his serpentine demeanor. The volcano, Mount Gelmir, lies in the west of the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. It was the stage of the most appalling battle in the entirety of the Shattering. Rykard has committed the grave sin of blasphemy, marking himself as an enemy never to be forgiven.
So that place that we teleported to with the fiery giant right at the top of the world map, that looked like it was very near the base of the Erd Tree, so maybe that's where Rykard is.
Morgoth the Grace-Given is Lord of Leyndell, the capital city. It lies at the foot of the Erd Tree, in the east of the Altus Plateau. But the Two Fingers forbid us from venturing there, until we've acquired enough great runes to repair the Elden Ring. Set your sights elsewhere for the time being. The Veiled Monarch can wait.
Okay.
The Academy of Rhea Lucaria lies to Limgrave's north, towering over the mist-laden lands of Liurnia. Rennala is queen of the Carian royals, who govern the Academy, but Rennala herself is no demigod. Her beloved Radagon left her to become Queen Marika's second husband, taking the title of King Consort. The Great Rune dwells within the Amber Egg that was Radagon's gift to her. I understand you've been speaking to Nepheli. She is my daughter. I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace. Though a mere axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited my purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you, despite her looks, she is more than capable in the press of battle.
Okay. Fine. Honestly, I'm kind of none the wiser. Lake-facing cliffs. Yeah, so I think this takes us towards maybe Ferocious Warrior. And then we got this bit here. So, by my reckoning, these are maps. So, we should probably start here in the next session. make our way through to here. This will probably end up revealing a lot more of this, and then we'll be able to see what's going on. I don't know how many more maps I need at this stage. By my guess, there's probably 2 more to this side. 3, 4, at least 4 or 5 would be my guess. So we still have a lot to find here, and we'll see how much of it we can find in the next session. What should we do today? I wonder. Honestly, I don't really remember what I was trying to do last, but this bloody map is enormous, and we still have a lot to cover. In the last session, we made some good moves and cleared out a lot of this southern peninsula area, which I was definitely happy with. Now, in terms of what I have left to do, my mind is stuck on this. I'm looking at the things I've still got left on the map at this stage that I haven't been to. So there's a Crucible Knight, which I'm very much struggling with, and I don't know if I want to start the session with trying to beat this guy, because I'm not going to be able to. I'm thinking about this bit, and it's like I could not find a way through to there at all. Is there maybe a way from all of this area? This part of the map is also interesting to me because it's like, does that connect to there? Can we continue on? Mad questions. So, honestly, I don't really know. I know I'm close here. I think I said last time that I want to carry on to this bit, and I mark this map here. So, it's tough. I don't really know. I'm guessing this is the map here, so we're gonna open up some map, I think, to start this session. So I'm gonna go here, get the map for this area, and see if that means that there's a way for me to get to this bit from here. And then I think the second thing I'll do is try to get this map over here, and then I'll have a better kind of lay of the land and see how I want to proceed. So let's do that first. So a bit more exploratory to start. This is literally the first day where I've played Horizon Forbidden West and Elden Ring on the same day. So I think the thing that I'm making the most mistakes on is the flask. So thankfully I think I'm less likely to make the mistake here. But in Forbidden West, to scroll through the items, you just press down. But if you press down in Horizon Forbidden West, you use the item. So I ended up using items unnecessarily a lot in today's session. But honestly, aside from that, it wasn't too much of a problem. I didn't have like a difficulty of getting back into it after a week or anything. So I'm not like concerned. It should be fine. I think I'll mark this anyway. I'll just beacon it. I'm really going ham with the beacons now. And we'll see what we're working with in this area as well. It's our first kind of foray into the north. And it hasn't taken long for us to find something here. Oh, it's a church already. Wow. Okay. And there's someone here as well. Interesting. Well, just want to see if I can do this on horseback. No. Very well.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied Glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
It's one of my boys, only 10 runes.
Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
Okay. That's pretty funny. So, okay. Create starlight to illuminate surroundings. That's cool. I do have a lantern now. And we have glintstone arc already. Glintstone pebble. That's kind of funny. At least it's something. I mean, fair enough, but I have the lantern too, and it's an FP cost of 12, so I don't think I really need that. Let's talk to him anyway.
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit.
Yes, please.
You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water.
Not really.
That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
Okay. Well, this is the main question. I was wondering if it's going to be almost like a Margit and Godric situation where you have a first boss that you have to defeat to get the key, and then you go in and fight the main boss.
Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the Academy.
Okay.
You've taken an apprenticeship with Selen. Well, that is something. Selen was well known. The most promising sorceress in the history of the Academy.
Wow.
I followed her at school. But there may as well have been an ocean between us. But Selen was expelled from the Academy, accused of unthinkable treatment of certain sorcerers, under the name of the Graven Witch. I still don't believe the accusations. The illustrious Selen would never do such things.
That's interesting. Okay. Is he going to give us more information?
Find yourself a glintstone key. Without one, you will never reach...
Fine. Now, the Erdtree capital. Now, we arrived at this place, the Divine Bridge, and this looked like a bit of a capital to me. So, again, it makes me wonder if this is like a route towards more like an endgame kind of area, because I would imagine the Erdtree capital has got to be a more like endgame sort of place. So, we'll see how things go. I mean, at this stage, they've left it so open for you that you can pretty much, I believe you can go in any order you like. I mean, why not? So, of course, there's multiple ways to look at that. You could say that as a result, maybe all of the great rune holders, like ring fragment holders or whatever, they're basically equally strong. So that there's no sort of, oh, you took the hardest one on first, or the one that you took on the last happened to be the one that was the weakest, and so you breeze past. So I think to make sure you can't breeze past any of them, they probably... Oh, wait a minute. That's interesting. They probably don't want any... they don't want any of that, so we'll have to see. Now, this is interesting. Definitely not getting there anytime soon. Let's get back on the high horse. Poor guy only wanted 10 runes, so I was like, oh shit, I don't have enough runes, he's probably going to ask for a bunch. Man's only wanted 10. But I just want to keep going a little bit to see if there is... There's got to be a teleport that takes us there. There can't be any other explanation than that. I mean, unless the road really curves round. Yeah, this is a different area. It goes far beyond there, I think. Fine. So I think we'll do a proper exploration of this place maybe a bit later. Oh boy. But for now I'm more curious about the maps. Nearly died there. Sheesh. So there's another tower that is this the same tower that's in Limgrave? No. That one's over on that side. That moon looks crazy. Seems a bit of a tough place to get down from. Okay, there's something over there, but even that's a long way away. Bloody hell, what do we do here? I think we've got to go all the way back up to the top and make our way down from there. Yeah, we've got to take this like dodgy path through. Godric's boys. I would imagine that because we're in a different area, they probably have a bit of an upgrade now, though. Yeah, you can see, definite upgrade. It shouldn't be something we can't handle, but they have notably more HP now. See how they do against magic. And once they start running, they can move. So it seems a fairly natural progression for now. I think he may be the last one here. So they don't have like a big knight kind of character here. Hopefully for this guy it's going to be Knighty Knight. I forgot to take a step forward. Oh, I guess we're heading towards Raya Lucaria now, so starting to see a bit more of that stuff now. Yeah, so this guy's definitely tougher. When I suspect it could be the last person, I've got to quickly get my flask in so that I can replenish it. Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook. Wait a minute. I can make these now. But, I mean, it seems hard enough to get. I don't have the items for it. Okay. Okay, swampy kind of area. But this is definitely where I need to be, man. This is where my peoples are, the Glintstone folk. Got to get into Raya Lucaria. Right, let's see if there's a merchant here. Yes, there is. Excellent.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
He might have some interesting stuff. I mean, he has lit a fire, so he's not the hardest guy to find, is he? Now, this is light. This is relatively light to astrologer robe. You know what? This might be a nice set for me, actually. Let me compare this to what I have. Oh, astrologer staff. Here we go. Here we go. We finally have something for me. Oh my god. Fuck yes. Excellent. Okay, hold on. Let's do some comparison work here. Let's see what we got. Sorcery scaling 120, weight 3, physical 25 plus 5. In B, but this is a +1, so that's probably why. Weight 3.2. Weight 4. This one definitely offers a lot better protection. It is 2.3 heavier, but it offers notably better protection. Okay, let's have another look.
Ah, not every...
What is this? I mean, its intelligence is a B. So the other one has a better ceiling? I'm not even sure. Disarmament has no skill. If the armor is in the other hand a skill, the skill will be used instead. I mean, it looks cool, but this is 6.3. Yeah, even 5.1 takes me to heavy load, so 6.3 is not going to work for me. I'm kind of annoyed that even 5.1 takes me to heavy load. I should increase my endurance a little bit. This is just shit. This is too shit. Yeah, this one's attribute scaling being higher just makes me think. It's one of these where I thought there was some great stuff here. I was sure that this was better than mine, but doesn't seem like it. I guess because its base is higher, maybe if I give this a +1, it will end up being better. It's only 800, so I'm just going to buy it. It's the first thing I've come across that I can use for spells, so I think it's worth checking out. Now, I'm definitely closing in on the map. That's good.